You're so pale.
Are you going to Coachella next weekend?
Yeah.
Nice, me too.
Are you gonna do shrooms?
Are you doing shrooms?
Yeah.
I'll do shrooms if you do shrooms.
Are we gonna find God together?
If you find God in Palm Desert, I will find God in Palm.
Stick your tongue out like this.
Like, I'm like, J-Man, is that you? I'll be like in the desert, like.
We're having an after party tonight. You have to help us get more girls.
Let's like rent ATVs and like be in the desert.
Oh, dude, I did that in Greece. It was so awesome. We just like.
You want more girls at your party tonight? I could get more girls.
Are you gonna help us?
Yeah, I could get more girls for you because
Good.
girls copy me.
How do they copy you?
They copy my style, so they will copy me there to your party.
You still haven't told me what your background is.
Guess.
What up, Casanovas, and welcome to part 2 of this 3-part manifesto where we go deep to examine the differences between direct and indirect game. Now, in part 1, we looked at the general definitions and practical uses of having a direct versus an indirect approach. And in this video, we're going to be talking about the importance of having what we call a direct vibe. So let's get into it. While knowing when to verbalize your intentions is important, it is much more important to know how to effectively convey your intent with your vibe, your general vibe. All right. Now, the intricacies of this are beyond the scope of this video, but I want to just touch on some of the elements to give you guys perspective. Okay, so you can think of direct or being direct in your vibe as 3 things. All right, 1, it's to be comfortable or be at ease with the idea of wanting a woman and hitting on her. Okay, a lot of guys are not at ease with this. They have not come to terms with this, and this is just communicated in their general vibe, their body language, and it comes off as incongruent. Okay, 2, it's knowing how to sub-communicate that intent to the woman. It's knowing how to show her that you are interested in her. Okay, and 3, it means to exercise a more active versus a passive approach in game. So you can think of being direct in your vibe as knowing how to be flirtatious.
I thought girls in Bolivia had bigger booties.
They probably do. They have that cocaine booty. I don't have that.
Why don't you have the cocaine big booty? Big booty. Big booty bitches.
I don't have it because I'm vegan, that's why.
We gotta fatten you up. We gotta give you some churros.
I'm vegan.
So it's gonna be like, boom.
It probably was like that like 2 years ago, but I'm vegan now.
And then you just like.
I lost it all.
That's a shame.
Flat ass TV screen.
I was gonna use it as a pillow, but it's so small.
It's bony. That's what it is. You know what I mean? Are you vegan?
So.
No, you're not. You eat meat? Ew, you're gay. I'm out of here.
Wait.
You're into that meat?
I'm into that meat.
You like meat?
Yeah.
Ew, I'm out.
She's out, guys. I'm into the meat.
Alright, yeah, there you go.
Okay, so what are some elements of direct vibe? 1, seductive body language and facial expressions. Okay, so slower movements, squinty eye contact, a knowing smirk, being brazen and assertive, light physicality, complimenting or qualifying the girl. So basically, genuinely telling her that there's something about her that you appreciate. So for example, if she speaks French, you can give her a high five and say, look at you all cultured and shit. You know, or on the other hand, you could disqualify or challenge a girl if there's something you genuinely don't appreciate about her. Okay, you can give her a hard time about it, you know, tease her a little. So for example, if she doesn't like cats, you can be like, you don't like cats? How is that possible? You're losing points big time. What else? You could be over dramatic. All right, if a girl spills some coffee on her, you could say, is that a stain on your shirt? God, you're embarrassing. I can't take you anywhere with me. All right? Or you could be sarcastic. You know, you could spin it around and say, wow, you know how to dance, girl. You must have lived in South America. All right. You could use some, you can use a sexual tonality. Oh yeah? Tell me what it is you love about mangoes, okay? Or some sexual innuendo. If she says, are you coming? You could say, no, but I'm breathing fast, all right? And last but not least, role playing. So you can paint a scenario, some kind of an exciting, adventurous scenario where the two of you are an item, where you're doing something together and she's associating this with you, okay? So for example, you could say, hey, you know what? Let's start a coffee shop together. We'll call it Coffeeholic, all right? You could make the coffee and I'll charm the guests.
So like going like this.
That's your fault, actually.
You can't just continue blaming me for everything. I'm just such a convenient scapegoat, aren't I?
Oh, okay, yeah, totally.
Wait, I don't even know your name. Is this how you just seduce guys on the street?
You are very
Taylor?
smart. Very, very smart. I enjoy.
I'm Vadim.
So to summarize what we learned in part 2, being direct in your vibe means 1, being genuinely comfortable with the idea of wanting a girl and hitting on her. 2, knowing how to sub-communicate that to her using some of the elements that we discussed. And 3, exercising more of an active versus a passive gaming approach. Now in part 3, we're going to be examining some of the gray areas and exceptions to using a direct versus an indirect approach in the classic sense. So if you enjoyed this video, definitely check out part 3. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe because we're going to be putting out a lot more content like this and you don't want to miss it. Thanks again, and until next time.